The money that e'er I spend it in good company, and all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. The comrades that e'er I had, they're sorry for my going away, and all the sweethearts that e'er I had.
I'm starting my hike at Iroquois Park on a beautiful Thursday morning. I'm getting in one of my heavy-duty hikes today. There are a lot of obstacles in the way. It's very dark in this area. The sun is out. It's not quite as dark now. I remember I hiked this area a few months ago, and everywhere I looked I saw deer. But I'm not seeing any this morning. I'm leaving the high ground and I'm starting to hike down this hill. I just crossed a gully and now I'm hiking over to another gully, and then I'm going to hike up a hill. I made it to the gully, and there's the hill I'm going to hike up. Up I go. Be glad when fall and winter gets here. I don't like hiking in the summer with the heat and humidity, and it's pretty humid right now. And I hate the gnats and the mosquitoes and the biting flies and the ticks. I see twin fawns. One of them is bedded down. This one just jumped up. They ran down the hill a little bit. There's one of the twins. It's still a little dark in this area. There's Mama and the other twin. There they are, both of them. The sun is shining on them now. I think they ran off. I don't see them anymore. Oh well, at least I got some pictures and a little video of them. I'm crossing another gully, and then I'm going to hike up that hill. I'm hiking up another hill. I made it up that hill. Now I'm going to hike the high ground for a while. I'm looking down the hill and I see a buck bedded down. I think this is the buck that hangs out with my favorite buck. I'm looking around to see if I can see him anywhere, but I don't right now. I'm looking around and I don't see any other bucks in the area. Oh well, I guess they're not always together. If that is the buck that my favorite buck hangs out with, it sure look like him. And my favorite buck could be in the area. I can't look everywhere. They have a lot of good places to hide. I'm finished hiking the high ground. Now I'm on my way down this hill. I'm close to the bottom of this hill. Now I'm going to cross this gully and hike up my last hill. Then I'm going to piddle around in Summit Field for a while. I'm about halfway up to the top. I made it up to Reedus Point. Now it's time to take a break. I finally made it all the way up to the top. I'm looking over to my left and I see a buck. A beautiful buck. This is a beautiful buck. I'm very close to this buck. He's starting to walk down the hill. Now he's taking off down the hill, and I'm not going to try to follow him. I'm on my way up to Summit Field. I see a doe over to my right. Where is she going? Now she's out in the open. She looks a little nervous. I'm walking closer to her. Now she's taking off. She's way off to my left now. I'm not going to try to follow her. I made it up to Top Hill Road and Summit Field. I'm leaving Top Hill Road and I'm entering Summit Field. I'm going to make a very quick pass through Summit Field and then head to my car. I always check out the pond that's next to the rustic pavilion. There's nothing going on here this morning. There's a spice bush swallowtail butterfly on the milkweed. Another one just flew up. A beautiful spice bush swallowtail butterfly. Checking out this mushroom at the bottom of this tree. There's a spice bush swallowtail butterfly on the Virginia mountain mint. There's a hummingbird moth on the Virginia mountain mint. There's another one. The partridge pea flowers are blooming all over the place. I'm finishing up my quick pass through Summit Field. It's just too hot and humid to stay up here for long. I'm passing through the Sullivan Grove. I'm going to take the Corbly Trail down to the bottom. I'm on my way down the Corbly Trail. I'm leaving the Corbly Trail. This trail leads down to the golf course parking lot where I am parked. It is time for this old man to go home.